there, Jean Greer here at Stylish Fireplaces. Today I want to introduce you to the Amantii Symmetry Extra-Tall series. Before I do that, please remember to like this video and to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all of our videos. So the Symmetry Extra-Tall series is, just as it sounds, it's taller than the regular linear electric. So on a regular linear these days, we have a height of about 16 or 17 inches. An extra tall symmetry has a viewing area of 22 inches, thus the name. They're not only taller, but they're also deeper. So a regular symmetry and most linears these days are around 6 inches deep. With the extra tall series, they've made it 12 inches deep. What that allows them to do is to offer a larger log inside the unit and a larger media kit in general. So if you're going to have this extra tall viewing area, you also want to have bigger log pieces inside to take advantage of that. And so by having that extra depth, it allows them to have full-size pieces of wood inside. So we've used the birch kit option here. You also can choose from a rustic log kit and a driftwood kit, and there's also an ice media package with large chunks of glass ice as well as smaller crystals inside. Flame colors on the Amantees are 3 colors, so you can change the intensity from yellow to orange to red, so you can make the flame stronger to suit your preference. And then there's also an accent light with about 13 colors shining down on the media bed. With the birch, you actually see those colors quite nicely, so you can change the color that's shining down on the logs or crystals, or you could turn that light off completely if it doesn't suit your needs. So you can really change the look of the interior by using that light and by changing the intensity of the flame. Like most Amantii electrics these days, this is indoor-outdoor rated, so it could be installed outdoors. And one thing to keep in mind with that, even if you're not installing it outdoors, is Amantii has thought about the flame intensity and the brightness of the flame in an outdoor setting where you're competing with sunshine. So if you've got a really bright room indoors and you're looking for a flame that won't wash out in that brighter light, this might be the way to go. The Amantii Symmetry series has a very strong flame, as you've noticed, and because you can change the intensity with the yellow, orange, red, it might be the one that can overpower that bright sunshine in some of the indoor settings that you might have. So something to keep in mind. This frame around the Amantii Symmetry is not removable. So on their older Panorama series, the picture frame that you see is removable. On a Symmetry series, it's not removable. Part of the reason is that you'll notice on an Amantii, the glass is tilted slightly back. And what they've done on the Symmetry is they've tucked the heat grill up in the underside of that frame. So there's no obvious heat grill on the front of the fireplace, which gives you a really clean finish. It's tucked up here into that frame. So this is not a removable piece. And then the heat will blow down over the glass and out into your room. So a really clever design. Just keep in mind that that picture frame is going to be part of your finished overall installation. And so you've got this extra tall viewing area, extra deep interior so that you can make room for a bigger media kit, and you've got a nice intense flame that works well in bright situations, indoors or outdoors. The heat will blow out over the glass, and of course it's thermostatically controlled. Like all electrics, the heat doesn't have to be on to have the flames on, so you can truly use this fireplace year-round as you can with any electric fireplace, because if your room is warm, you don't ever have to turn the heater on to enjoy the flames. So this is the Amantii Symmetry Extra-Tall. You can find it at stylishfireplaces.ca. Search by brand and look for Amantii, or search by style and look for linear in-wall fireplaces.